This is part 4 of the story of Jafar, vizier of the Abbasid Caliphate and contributor to the story of AI. So in our last episode, Khalid has a successful stint as vizier and is grooming his son Yahya to take the reins. Yahya, like his father and grandfather, is obsessed with Indian everything. Think of him like a weeb, but instead of anime, it was Indian thought. So when picking a tutor for the Caliph's young son Rashid, who's better a choice than Yahya? Now Harun al-Rashid would become Caliph, and Yahya would become vizier, controlling the administration completely of the biggest empire of the world at the time for 18 years. He sent emissaries to India to return with everything they could find. This is the time where chess, Indian motifs, and the legend of the Buddha spread westwards into the Islamic world and eventually into Europe as well. It was under his viziership that the House of Wisdom flourished in Baghdad. This was the greatest library the world had ever known at the time. Fun story, some of the chess pieces that were then used in the Islamic world brought in from India still have in English their Persian names. So the rook is based on the old Persian word for chariot, ruk, and checkmate is actually a corruption of the old Persian, the king is dead, Shah Mat. Yahya had a great reign. One contemporary wrote that it was literally a 24/7 feast under his time. But he didn't do it alone. He had his two sons to help him, one of whom was Jafar. And this son of Yahya, Jafar, was best friends with Harun al-Rashid, the future caliph, much like how his grandfather Khalid was best friends with the Abbasid caliph Mansur. And when Yahya retires, naturally the caliph, Harun al-Rashid, chooses his bestie Jafar to be the vizier of the Abbasid Caliphate. Things are going great, right? Well, things are about to get spicy at the Abbasid court. Follow for part 5.